Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and today, dang, my hands are freaking dirty. And today, we are going to be finally putting this fuel pressure regulator together. Several things you're going to need. These fittings I had to pick up from a local hardware store. The hose as well, the Teflon tape, and these wrenches I had in my toolkit. Now, I'm going to set some of these things aside so we can get started. How this regulator works is that it has one in, one and two outs. I think this was for a return style what you call it, fuel pressure regulator, but I'm going to be using fuel in and just fuel out because my carburetor doesn't have a return style. So I'm going to take this plug out for right now. I'm going to wrap it in Teflon and put it in. That's what we're going to do with all of our fittings. We're also going to be installing the fuel pressure gauge. I'm going to be putting Teflon on that as well. So my fittings are one that go into each other, so I'm going to wrap this. How you wrap Teflon is the way that you need to spin the bolt or the nut to tighten it. That's how you wrap it. You would wrap it going in the same direction. Let me see if I could demonstrate this for you guys. So just like I said, if you were pick it up, or at least let's pick it up from the other side so that the wrap stays tight. You would pick it up, and the way that you're going to be tightening this down, that's the way that you're going to put it on. So you're going to roll it in a tightening motion, just like this. And you don't need too much. Even this, what I have on it now, is a bit overkill, but I don't want any leaks, and you don't want to cover that port with Teflon. So I'll open that back up, and then you take whatever fitting you're using, and you'll notice it's spinning in and it's not unseating the Teflon. That's what you want. That's what you want. Now I'm going to take my wrench, put it on that side, take this one and put it on this side, and just turn it until I feel like it's tight or that it's not going to leak. Uh-oh, this wrench is slipping. Okay, let's turn this now. Alrighty. Give it a few more turns just to get it nice and tight. If it does leak on the car, I'll just tighten it up some more. But just giving you guys the gist of what I'm doing here. And yeah. So that is tight. And now you're gonna do the same for the next piece. What you're gonna do, you're gonna take the Teflon and wrap it. So just like I said, in the direction that you're going to be screwing it with, you're going to wrap it. So make sure you get all the threads so you don't have any fuel leak. Kind of wrap this one pretty bad, but it'll be fine. Pop that. Make sure your hole is clear. Like I said, you want to be able to see straight through. Now we're going to do that in fitting first. So just catch that one thread, and now we're gonna go to using this wrench and just screw it in. There you have it, just like that. Feel it start to get a little tight. Give it about a quarter, half a turn after it gets tight. And that's how I'm gonna be doing the other fitting. The same thing with the plug. So I'm gonna get this done, and then I'm gonna meet you guys outside on the car and show you how I'm gonna mount it on the wheel well, not the wheel well, on the outside by the shock tower, have it close to where it needs to go, and then show you guys how I'm gonna run the fuel lines, because we're gonna be using a stock fuel pump for an EFI, which is way too high of a pressure to use on this car with a carburetor. So this is gonna step down that high pressure to a low pressure. And like I said, guys, I'm gonna get done with making this work, and I'm gonna meet you guys outside. Alright guys, just got done installing the fuel pressure regulator. I was going to install it on the fascia of the shock tower, but the headers would have been right on it. So I put it on the front here. This will be the feed line that comes from the hard feed hose right here. And then it's a returnless carbureted system, so I have this side of the pressure regulator blocked off. And then we have the feed going into the carburetor. And that's all it takes to drop down your stock EFI pressure from the fuel tank down to the proper fuel pressure that this motor and this setup needs. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.